It's the moment of truth. We're getting ready to pick the car up off the motor. And then we're gonna just drop it right from here and see how it bounces. Oh, still don't know if it works, Matt, you know, but we're assuming it's good.
There. Keep going a little bit more.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and guys, look at this weather we have in February. I am really enjoying it. It's been a lot warmer, and I'm also back here working on my SSP. See, there's my baby right there, right there. In case you missed the last couple of uploads, process is we're getting the engine out to reseal it, regasket it, do a little bit of how-to on that kind of stuff. And this is the first time that I have ever taken an engine out of a car, let alone a Fox body. So this is all kind of new to me. I've been learning. I've been basically doing mechanic type work for the last few months. On an irregular basis, I'm definitely a shade tree mechanic, but we've got a lot of the parts in here in the car today. The motor is about ready to come out. You can see all the different stuff that I've already pulled out of the car. It's just sitting in here. I think the radiator is in the trunk. But yeah, this is my SSP. Pulling the motor out, rebuilding it, doing it all here on the channel. And the first thing we got to do though, before I can drop the motor out, which by the way, we're not just pulling the motor out, and I keep saying we, I'm actually here at Fox Mustang Restoration. You can see the truck over there, all the other Fox bodies over here. And Matt over here is helping me out. He's the co-owner along with Jen. And so we are just working on this project together, having a lot of fun. But yeah, it's all new to me, but you guys are gonna get to experience that newness with me. So we're pretty close. I feel like this is part 3. If you missed the other 2 parts, go back and check them, but I feel like we're actually gonna get the motor out of the car today. So I'm gonna bring you guys along, and we gotta start by figuring out how to get it in the shop. There's a little bit of a grade there, but I think we're gonna be able to tow it in with the van. So let's go ahead and get going on that. All right, guys, Matt's towing me in. Yeah, ready. That was a lot easier than pushing it in. If you guys missed that, check the last video. That was a lot easier. I'm a fan, Matt. Okay, as you can see, we did get the car up on the rack. I'm learning how to do that as well. I'm getting a lot better at it. It didn't, yeah, it didn't fall off this time. Yeah, this is like my 5th Fox body. All the other ones fell off the rack, but this one's good so far. That's Matt in the background. I talked about him earlier. But anyway, today it's not gonna be a ton of how-to. I'll highlight a few things. Got to pull the motor out of my other Tar Heel Fox, my other convertible Fox body as well. So I'll get a little bit more how-to on that. Today I'm just gonna try to bang this out. But first thing we gotta do is get the drive shaft out. I've actually done this before, believe it or not, because I rebuilt this rear end. So we still don't know if it works, Matt, you know, but we're assuming it's good.
There.
So drive shaft's got to come out. This stuff is pretty loose. I mean, you can already see I've got I took these off already. So this will come out last. Got the clutch cable. Got to get the sway bar out, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna learn
about your steering shaft.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe we should take that out too. So yeah, what we're doing is we're actually dropping it with the K-member. The engine's gonna be on the K-member. It's dropping right out of the car. Obviously, front wheels are gonna have to come off. So we got our work cut out for us, guys. I'll highlight a few things, but I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Get ready for time lapse. Sway bar out. I didn't drop this one on my head, guys. It's a good thing. This is kind of heavy. All right, like I said, the sway bar is out. We've got a few more things undone, getting close, but we're about to actually drain the power steering fluid. And the last time we talked, we weren't gonna do that. The real reason was just it was gonna make a mess, but Matt's gonna explain why we need to go ahead, drain it today, because well, I'll just let him explain, he's right here. So.
Well, the main reason we need to go ahead and get it drained now, number one, it's a little easier to catch the mess up on the rack.
Yeah.
We've got our drain pan here now. On the low side of the power steering system, which is going to be the return side, there's an oil cooler that goes through the radiator support.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see that from the front.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the guys have
it's
seen
dark.
it before. It's a funky little circle loop in front of the condenser. It's just a little power steering cooler. But since we're dropping the engine and the transmission out with the K-member to make it a little easier, the power steering cooler is attached to the rack and pinion, so obviously we do need to make a separation at one point.
Otherwise it'd be like hanging from the car.
Exactly, and that wouldn't be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the power steering cooling lines, or the low pressure lines.
Yeah.
They're already oil soaked, they've been leaking for a long time, so we're just gonna go ahead and snip them to get the drain out. And then once we got everything out, we start putting the motor together, that's when we'll start putting the nice new clean.
Put new lines on. Okay, yeah, so that's what's right here. We're gonna drain it right here. But just want to tell you guys about that, because I know last time I said we didn't need to get rid of it at all, and so I wanted to clear that up for anybody that's following the build. All right, took the wheels off so we could get the calipers off, which that's the first time I ever took a caliper off, believe it or not. I've never done anything with rotors, guys, which apparently is really easy. I've done drum brakes. Matt here showing me drum brakes. I almost knocked you out there. But I got the wheels off. All right, we're really close, guys. Got to disconnect the fuel lines, disconnect them from the bottom. They're still connected up top. We didn't want to let that last week. Matt didn't want his whole shop to smell like gasoline for some reason. So we got to do that and then take the cross member out. And she'll be dropping. And then we're gonna just drop it right from here and see how it bounces.
Yeah.
Not. Oh. So that fuel line was fun, guys. Matt said, hey, why don't you put these safety goggles on? I was like, okay, safety glasses. But when I pulled that other fuel line, fuel shot everywhere. I got it on my arms and everything. But anyway, this is actually a little easier because I have coilovers. As you can see, I don't have the stock springs anymore. Tar Heel Fox does have springs on it still, so when we do that one, it'll take a little longer to get the motor out. But yeah, coilovers makes this a little easier. These come out pretty much just this one nut. Right now, these are not really adjusted. It's pretty free flowing, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this one out. Yeah, coilovers are coming out. Time to get the cross member bolts out. All right, as you can see, got the cross member out. So what we're gonna do now is Matt's rigged up. This is what we're gonna lower the engine down onto. This will be supporting the engine.
Yep.
Once it's down on there, gonna disconnect the cross member bolts and then raise the car up. The engine should still be down on the ground. I'm pretty excited, guys. Like I said, I've never done this before, so let's see if we can get this thing out. All right, guys, it's the moment of truth. We're getting ready to pick the car up off the motor. The motor's essentially supported right now. Got her all set up as you guys saw. So let's see how it goes, guys. Here we go.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, the strut's coming out at me over here.
Yeah, that'll happen. Okay. Looking good back here.
All right. Go on.
Go a little bit more.
Okay.
Didn't want to go.
Oh yeah, we tried to pop this loose earlier and it...
Now to go.
Oh,
There we go.
look at her fly.
All right.
All right.
Go up another couple inches.
Okay. Oh wow, so cool.
All right.
Power steering pump.
Yep.
Still plugging us. She's going up. Check that out.
Yeah.
Holy cow, man. Haha. Ew. There we go. There you go, guys. The motor is out of the car and we dropped it out of the car from the bottom. So it didn't really drop, but I can't believe it. I'm gonna go out here into the sun and blind myself, but that is so cool how that came out. It was a lot more simple than I thought it would be and pretty exciting. So need to go ahead and obviously take the transmission off. I do have an engine stand. Let me show you guys. Yep, here's the engine stand. I assembled this off camera. Figured you guys didn't want to see me assemble an engine stand. So I got the engine stand, I got to get the motor on the stand, and we've got to get the K-member back in the car so we can roll it out. Obviously, we still have a lot more work to do on this car, but for this video, I think we are a wrap. So finally, motor out of the car, more work to do, but stay tuned to the channel if you want to see this SSP fully restored, and definitely check out Fox Mustang Restoration. If you don't know about them already, they have all kinds of parts. Guys, look, got a warehouse of parts in here for your Fox body. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time and you like what you see, please subscribe because I do upload 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. We'll see you next time on Gearhead 704.